Hello, happy Wednesday. It's Emma Louise here with your midweek update from Newsround, coming up in the next few minutes.
I'm in Llandudno in Wales ahead of the general election to find out what children want to see from the government.
Now, next week, there is a big vote taking place for adults called the general election. This vote will decide who runs the country. On Newsround this week, we're travelling to each nation in the UK to hear from you and find out what you'd like to see done by politicians in charge. So far, we've been to Glasgow in Scotland, and yesterday we were in Belfast in Northern Ireland. And today, Ricky is in Wales. How is it going, Ricky?
Croeso I Cymru, welcome to Wales. Yes, welcome to Llandudno, a beautiful coastal town here in Wales, one of the biggest coastal towns. In fact, around 10 million people visit this part of the world every single year. It is spectacular. I woke up this morning, opened up my window and saw the most beautiful sunrise. I also saw the biggest seagull in my life, which was right outside my window. I let out a little scream. It was petrifying. Now, the reason why we're here is because of the general election, which takes place next Thursday. Millions of adults all over the UK will vote for who they want to run the country. Now, in Wales, we have the Welsh Parliament, the Senedd. Now, they look after things like education, health, and also how many police there are in Wales. But millions of adults will be voting for who they want to represent them in the UK Parliament based in London. Now, they look after lots of things like security and Britain's relationships with countries all over the world. So this is a huge deal, and I'm at this school this morning to speak to these guys about what they want to see from the government. I'm going to start with you, sir. Now, you are part of the Eco Council in your school. What do you do?
We go litter picking around our local area to save the environment.
Very good. Now, what do you want to see from the government?
It's to help the NHS, because now it's people is waiting like 5 to 6 hours in the emergency department to see doctors.
OK, so health is a big one. What about when it comes to schools? What do you think should happen?
Give more money to schools to get more resources and get more outdoor activities.
And there's a huge issue at the moment for lots of people who are struggling. Tell us what you think should happen.
To help lower energy bills and gas bills, because they're getting higher and higher.
So help to bring down those bills which have been impacting millions of people. What should the government be doing? Who should they be listening to?
I think they should be listening to children's voices more and even give them a seat in the Parliament.
And having a seat in Parliament, that's a really good idea. And why should the government be listening to children?
The government should be listening to children because adults don't talk to children that much, and we are the future of this world.
Well, listen, thank you so much for chatting to us this morning. I did want to ask you at the end there, have you ever seen a massive seagull? We'll talk about that afterwards. There is going to be another election tour. We're going to be going to England on Friday, and that's you, Emma Louise, so enjoy that one. But for now, I'm going to head back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Ricky. And you can find out loads more on the general election over on Newsround online. OK, well, that's all we've got time for today on the show. Nina's going to be back with you tomorrow in the morning. And as always, there is loads more on Newsround online. Have a great day. Goodbye.